set us up with a third foul. We didn't handle that adversity very well. And offensively, we really did a poor job in the second half. Our offense played sped up. We had 7 baskets, I think, in the second half, if I'm not mistaken. We got to attribute some of that to their very good defense, but some of that to us getting sped up. Too many turnovers. We had 17 turnovers for the game, and that's, this kind of game, which is a ball control game, that's how we play. We really pounded it. I thought Vucevic and Stevenson really controlled the second half inside. Vucevic had 12 points. Alex had at least 4 rebounds on the offensive end, all big rebounds. So, I thought Jeremy Anderson came in, gave us good minutes off the bench. Zeke started out the second game in a row, pressing a little bit offensively. Our foul trouble hurt us again. We started with Josh on Vucevic. He actually did a good job. It's just he got that first foul, which is a reaching foul. He's going to learn not to reach. And you can see our youth not handle the adversity that went against us in the second half. In the first half, we fell down. Jeremy came in and gave us a great lift off the bench. I thought Tyler Lamb gave us good minutes off the bench in the first half. They're both ends of the floor, defensively and offensively. Reeves had a very good first half. He plays that many minutes. Played 17 minutes in the first half. I think it's too many minutes. It's just what we needed to do at the time. He did not have the same level of energy in the second half because I'm asking him to play 34, 35 instead of 30 minutes each game. It's a big difference. Questions?
Zeke today, I think, was 0 for 7, 2 points. Is his injury a little worse, or was that just a bad game?
I think it's more for him just getting over the mentally about it. His shots, he took 4 shots in the first probably 6-7 minutes of the game, and only one of them was a good shot. So when you're taking contested bad shots, and then you finally get the open one you should be making, and all of a sudden you're thinking about it rather than letting it come to you. And he'll learn. I mean, it's tough. I thought Jeremy came in and gave us a big lift in his absence. He also got foul trouble.
What is it, Kraft? Do you feel like maybe that was the adversity that your team couldn't really overcome?
Oh, it's the adversity of they fell down, by 6 or 7. We got our chances a little late. We had a wide open shot for Honeycutt for 3 that he turned down, and we turned it into a turnover. I don't know how many turnovers we had in the second half. 10. We had 17 for the game.
8 in the second half.
8 in the second, yeah. But it seemed like they were, turnovers it's been a real problem. They only had 11, so that's 6 extra possessions they ended up getting. Yeah, we got beat on the boards in the second half. We were up 1 at half. We got beat by 7 in the second half of the class. And a lot of them offensive rebounds, especially by Stevenson.
Coach, is that a question of technique? Was it effort of the defensive philosophy?
You know what? I'm going to watch it, but some of it was missed blockouts. I mean, we're going to make. They ended up shooting. I can't see your measure on back. Was it 46% for the game? But they shot a very high percentage in the second half, 52%. So they shot a much higher percentage in the second half, and too high for us to win. Too many. And Vucevic is really good. I mean, you got to give him credit. He made some tough shots. We were supposed to be running to double him a couple times, and Josh didn't come, or he came late. And that's what happens in those mental breakdowns of the game plan that we're trying to implement.
Smith seemed to stay out of foul trouble in terms of the hedges, but still was reaching in and everything. I mean, what do you have to do with him?
He's just got to learn. I mean, like his first foul was a bad foul because of a reaching foul. I thought that he had one foul that was a moving screen where Malcolm, Josh is too slow to get to the screen. He's got to speed up, run, and get the screen and then get stopped. So he's moving. And we need him in the game. He's our best low post scorer without question.
You guys have lost 4 in a row in this series. Do you feel like the guys in there is stinging them right now?
It bothers all of us.
And when your offense is struggling like that in the second half, is there a go-to guy that you'd like to see take over and become more of a leader out there?
Well, you know, Honeycutt and Reeves are our leading scorers. So those are guys that we look to try to get them shots. And then Malcolm. I mean, we need Malcolm. And Malcolm, he got sped up a couple times. One time he just had an open shot. He shot it too quick right at the foul line on a good free throw. He had another time we're trying to do too much. I mean, we had a couple of shots, and Malcolm's been shooting it well. He's been shooting well. We've got to slow down on offense. We get sped up, and sometimes sped up because of the juncture in the game where we're down. We're trying to. There's a bunch of times where we were way too sped up offensively. We got to slow down.
Coach O'Neill commented that this game, because of the rivalry aspect, was a bigger victory for them, just a regular season victory. Would you say the same thing would hold true for the loss on your end?
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing your rival, it's always extra special one way or another.
Coach, on Tuesday you said Malcolm played too many minutes in the other game, 38 minutes, something like that. And today you said that Reeves played 17 in the first. You guys just need more bodies?
Yeah, I've got it. It's just the scoring opportunities from our players that come in off the bench. Brendan and Anthony are struggling to score when they're in there. So, Anthony, I thought did a great job defensively. I've got to use him more. I don't know how many minutes did Malcolm play tonight. He played a lot. And Malcolm did a good job on Fontaine defensively. Malcolm's our best perimeter defender and always does a nice job.
First impressions playing against Gio Fontaine?
Oh, he's a very good player. Very good player. Malcolm played 33, which is a little more than what we want.
Coach, Kevin O'Neill has traditionally had good success against his rivals, against the crosstown rivals or whatever. Is he getting these guys up maybe differently than you saw, under Floyd or back? I mean, that's 4 straight now. Nothing like that?
Well, he wasn't there for the original one.
Right.
He's been here. They've won 3 times in a row now with him as the coach. And he's done a good job, and they have a good team. They're good. I mean, they're 2 inside guys in particular. I mean, Vucevic doesn't get nearly the credit. I mean, I look at these mock drafts or I don't understand it. I mean, the guy is really good. Now, there were a lot of NBA scouts there tonight, so obviously they're looking at it going, it's not hard to figure out that he's a very, very good player who can pick and pop and also score with his back to the basket. He's a great rebounder. He's really good, and Alex is playing really good. I mean, Alex is a 5th-year senior. Josh is matched up on him, and you got there's a big differential.
Yeah. Thanks.